said the ba won be yes adwuma no wote committee no empanifo ya omo sa committee no mu eni senior minister Yewra ya Asafmafo finance minister Kenoforiata and minister won na hwe oman emra so attorney general Gloria Kufu Ambrose Derry and yeso afo hwe fisem ene amanyo wonsem so Dominic wu ene bambo so afo Shelley Ayokobotwe ene so afo hwe Ghana ne amanone ensem Haji Ali Mahama yo local government minister na so afo a wo hwe mpotema mamoni nkronkoma mpuntuo eso sanso na Albert Kandapa national security minister na Dwamena head of civil service Edwumekono and Dr. Nana Atwata head of local governance service and Dr. Jane Ampedufo chairman of public services commission Mercy Debra secretary of cabinet and Afia Joshua chairman national security coordinator sanso and Yera Henry Wood acting chief director office of the president women nyina and cancer transitional committee no a womo ebeboa ma memo no metimi ahwe se ebedane ediefi faako ede akwa memo fufuro no so be hyase efri 2020 ekosi 2024 yato akase abonso opani kase a won na wode NDC amanyoko no eko Afia abato no oyo Ghana omampenda da excellency omampeni John Dramani Mahama se abato ya nansen ya yekoto ye na anu ya echi ya chese ehumwa ya ba chese omampeni nanado ene edi nkunim no ene NDC wom nyintum nne wom nyintum china sansa abato no ya sesa ne ma bebre ya de broni beka se eye fictitious abato ya chese ne ma aye si one time ye de 6 ene ye de aye NDC 9 into wom ntiase kra na bra ya woni NDC for mpanifo any NDC supporters kasa won sentrofo hyiemu bia any ahomachio anadwo awieo anopo ensio to awia bo sentrofo ye frɛ ya na yedi so na ye kɔ ensontrofo hyiemu so eduru de den ade bia na obi di sentrofo atem so ye frɛ de bia ahomachi kra NDC MPP obi afrɛ ya ye wono yira da kra wo so ojai na ukɔ ekɔhwɛ de ekɔ so won sentrofo hyiemu na se ani nyina de bra live wo YouTube so hono omampenda da mahama chiemu se NDC best fa kwan bia sefata so wo fa so ewo mrakwan so ebehwe se won beye de friend audit won behwehwe eye nkontanim ahwe se ampa sa na bato ne te anase ya wiemu a na no so won dum nsem ato wo mafo anim no se wo mafa team of lawyers ya wo mo kokko me awodo se de be mbekwa kɔ se de abato no etie
to fight for the people's fundamental rights to freely elect their leaders, devoid of crude political manipulation. And it is for this reason that my colleagues and I in the NDC will not accept what we know to be a fraudulent outcome of these elections. And we will take all legitimate steps to reverse this travesty of justice. Finally, let me assure our teeming supporters and the millions of Ghanaians who voted for change, the change which has been stolen in a real stolen verdict, that we're beefing up capacity in the constituencies where the ruling MPP is seeking to overturn our parliamentary victories already chalked. We're also deploying additional crack teams of lawyers and senior party officials to support these constituencies that are under siege. Also, in order not to leave any further infractions unaccounted for, the NDC will continue its meticulous audit of all the presidential pink sheets to ensure that the verdict of the people is upheld. These steps will surely lead to our next line of actions within the constraints of our democratic governance process, and all legitimate options are on the table. We want to send a caution to the EC that in line with Regulation 47 of CI 127, they should ensure that the election data is preserved for 1 year after elections. Let me assure you, my dear voter, that your vote will count. It is said that the voice of the people is the voice of God. And so let us go forth, knowing that God is on our side. And if God be for us, who can be against us?
Chini yama nyokuo chese openikesi odano His Excellency omampenda dam John Dramani Mahama enono yeto aso no na chese aban panifo wo mukasama fo yera kodwo opon kromanso no chese abato ye a wo muko mu no na ne mabebre kotia MPP ene aban na so ni nyina achi no mutumi di nkunim ma wo mo eba abonten a wo ye nkudimdifo
there were very strong, organized groups of persons who had been affected by some of the tough decisions that this administration has had to take. Announcing boldly that they were going to organize coalitions to vote against this administration. I'm sure you all recall. I'll give you a few examples. So for persons involved in illegal small-scale mining, illegal or irresponsible small-scale mining, those in the Galamsey areas, they were quite clear that if the president even attempted to fight it, or as he was going through the process was fighting, they were going to ensure that they would vote against him. You recall, many of you did documentaries about it. Check particularly the parliamentary results in what you call the Galamsey areas, Christian, Valley, and all of those areas. And you will see that true to the threat that was advertised, that if you fight Galamsey, we will fight you, you can extrapolate and see how that affected us in the Galamsey areas, for example. Take, let's say, the financial sector resolution, and particularly those in asset management companies who boldly announced and called on their members, hundreds of thousands of them, to vote against the administration to compel the election into a second round, so that government will be forced to pay them 100%. You recall, government put out a payment program, banks, non-banking financial institutions, and then
we also for your shaman bo hu sem so yewa kojo pon kromatum say ho kire no wo ho abato de enya bete o hwe ono aboji onyi kra ni tiri onyi be 3 days na obete pa say Ghana for omo do ko abato ma wana agbo level pa ye free sa asem ya so ne enko NDC sensem ya mu na obeka ya NDC opening kese John Dramani Mahama ka say abato we pa de electoral commission ebosire mu ene wo mo de mu aye no aba sa abato results we pa de omunim se wiemu bi aba eti NDC be famra kwan su bia se de se na efata said omode abato no mo dane na nkunimdie no aba bedi NDC for ensem chense say baby akwakodi na senior lecturer political science department Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology yera Dr. Amache ewo ahomano so ne ntwetwe nkomo ne hwe said de amanyosemu no we etie dog awie ya mohamo akwaba
yamia
doc say de ebe enka minim se me de brofo kasa asemfu stalemate eye adwuma be ye ya se electoral commission de wabodi se na nado dankwa ene MPP ene awini NDC President Mahama ene NDC for so say wo mu ntiase awiem wo mbe ye bibia e wo se wo mutumi ye no ma danim but o se sa asem na manyosem obi kan e kire sen
ida mo asena micha achefo ani wo mu a ehwe UTV so enya statement said ya wo kano said sitie no ani se amanyosem ankasa no politics Nina so 14 disagreement and agreement. A conflict and then a consensus. A conflict, a compromise, a accommodation. Ya to aba. Enye mre nyina na sese wo mo a two bino any abatro ekuo no the electoral commission in the Ghanaian case. Enye mre nyina na sese wo mo no mo e yadwi. Ekobasa bibia ehadwen bia enti efisabato nhyehyeye no ekowie ewo asenie bia the judiciary adjudication aspects of elections ewo ho abato nhyehyeye bia ekowie bia ye to a yedi ensemo ebepie mu a manteme ho ase mempene so bibi say ekowie wo court ho enti aka the final leg. And this President Mahama said, all legitimate means so address it or how now bana. He's demonstrating that he's still playing by the rules. He's still committed to the democratic game. He's still committed to the Constitution of Ghana. And second ka we dani bibia and the say and second ka obia ko easy aswe ho nipa bi ko ho se o ye ko hye no ama na sesan no enya sa ne ye no ekwanya na President Mahama former President Mahama enam so no bi basabasa BNC we don't have a stalemate
but doctor President Mahama kasa wakasa nyina mu no emu bia ni wa waka asemfua aseni bia ana court ewom o se legitimate means enti ano no wo be kira se broadly ana se bia court ka no court na no ka
court na no ka and no pe any the legitimate means are available summary court no pe na aka me ka say your electoral processes electoral procedures court no na twato nti o kan legitimate means asema o kan ye ba ko pe obetu anamo akwanimu amma one more minor power one ambom timi say bibi say tia one hwehwem emfamu nukura no tu ho no and obeko that is the only legitimate means available now.
Yo any another doc mami musa wa wu mu say ye kan abato ya parliamentary ni presidential abato wo su de obi na kan na sense sebrebu sebin prejudice Ghana for na to aba ma kire ye nyansa pa so ye NDC MPP free abato we pa na say obi be frɛ wo na be ye rough ana de wo ye MP ko ba bi na obi honorable ba na be ye so be waso be ye next election pa wan kasa wo hu ne sen
lady with the say o my ma eje wo mo ho afri amanyofo ensem oba political science and je say bi wo ho say o man no mutumi pa no sovereignty wo o my ma ensem ntina samre ye wo the fourth republicanism in tiasia no ni say o man ya tumi no wo o my man ensem na wo modin hihye ya gu akwan mu a wo nam so emra no edi tumi ni manipa ko bi se wo mo nsom o man no enuntina wo mo esum ni ministers of the state the servants of the people enunti o man Ghana bedroom pempenso a santiasie yi dead wo o man no enhihye mu tumi no ankasa na eda no wadi no se de wo kan ye no ye do betra konwa no so no anye de o man ba pa away ubeko
and na oman ba pena the oman for no so pena say no so illegal so
oh bibi illegal say oman manual so enyim ebi no kwa ni say oman fapim ejina oman no constitution so na fapim no edi mu emra constitution no oman panimfo ne oman mali nyina agya tu no omdo omho ahyem enu ti no santi aseyi ti no we don't expect illegalities to emanate from the people themselves.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Mami na what dog because constitution no cry ka justice one say my baby I know ka judiciary now say justice emanates from the people. And constitution power no cry so say power emanates from the people. Edwasi. Yera Dr. Amache Boatin Chade Kwame Nkrumah Asuapon no emu okumase ene ne twetwe nkomo say the president Mahama kan on kan boni bia court no a MPP fo kro yi a wo mu ko obie 2012 no eno a na president Mahama e ka ho asem to bia ebetimi akọ na se de emra ne tie no ye de ato ba bia eda pepepe uguso a hwe live e wo UTV we e awia prem to be ka sebo ene de bro ne enko abato ya wonsem Dr. Kweku Strebo director of elections Emma Electoral Commission ena no pia ne chairman general himself Kwame Sefa kan twetwe nkomo ne yebusa no say openi kese mo ena mo ye commission ya mo hwe abato yi nyina so na se ya abato yi ehum mo aye kra ebinum e challenge se matesa no mo de sis adane nkrofo enan no san ena mo tie mo kire mu akwakofa no se nye no krekra yeti openi ni cheche mo de mai
only few people now go through manual verification because we go to so na paneko they are smooth ye two abeni we no instantly now one and that is ye kind in the police station no party for no ho media for ho observers ho ni abieso ni akan to the view and here ubia echi among of one boy kwam ye kan we are at the police station level na party agent who are also watch the watch so they have a man to the mom can give what you to so they are now watching no watch copy and to the best of my knowledge almost all the centers party for instance signing at your copy the expectation is there obviously my mom was one one party no almost at my para coalition they really on constituency centers. Constituency centers, so no constituencies may be around 50. And I'm the highest, I think around 250. Thomas was on coalition. We are independent as media for observers for party agents for we are maybe also calculation when I'm going to Monsan be money. To me now agree on them now. No party, Yanya Sana, party fans and much copy. The third one by to improve on the efficiency and transparency at the regional level. It's not the regional level. Region for the constituency level. And to far a bit is northeast in half one the word at least on the 8. And the highest Ashanti region 47, followed by Greater Accra 34, followed by Eastern region 33. Thomas also at the regional level, no, Omokaka constituency results in the boom. For now, the minimum say Eastern region and parties now, Oman sign original one, but according to the ATTA, term now, Omovia now, and this meaning of a friend over Bama. Now, don't say, law and say, oh, no, I sign, we should go ahead and do our work.
The law allows you to do that?
Exactly. Law, no. I mean, I see I want to mean to me yet, but law, no. But law, say, at any police, at any level, no. The agents know one sign, no man copy, now you go ahead and announce. When you want to you go ahead. Because the law, no, you understand, such a way, say, maybe a official will lose one stall the process. But the law, no, statement say, so be official or one of the being for another year, which we are good. Into one sign as a man, sign. Then the law says, but another door, or you're happy with it, one was to on the form or so. The reason why official wants to results. And so, still reason now, it is mandatory on the next stage. If you put it in a constituency level, normal address it. If the constituency regional level, normal address it. If the regional national level, normal address it. If the one is there, then it is taken there was no problem.
For Director of Elections, Emma Electoral Commission, and our Chimo Dr. Kokusrebo, or Kase, abato no moye fi water region, MPP for no unsign, and abato no moye fi Eastern Eastern region, so NDC for unsign. Inti etwana so busanse, and na presidential elections, as I say, and na babaya senkesi die so as say NDC one where Wamdeko Supreme Court, any MPP for so say constituency be be makuma kunum so almost de cocoton, Sempa and opening kesi uhuno.
Nobody has come up different winner apart from the NDC. To the mechanism, say, I'll plead with the NDC for no say they should go back and also track the results. Now,
talking about tracking the results. Ebi Pacha says say you share presidential results. I'm the brain yeah. You sincere bro 100%.
Oh, that. What got the Jerry?
Nanayo, Buami Wahana,
Abusafo ye to akase bonus ye nkwa homa no se ne area AKUFO-ADDO wontwetwe nkoma onim se Ghana omampani kase ba kwa Ghana ye nya ye free se ofuri mu besi na ye remfi ni da Professor John Evans Fifi Atamels a wonya ne baby ekroye no womate school anase ekuo ya ehwe enisode ho ne ada eso ana Professor John Evans Atamels na ekuta no se de bom de betoa so na aboa madodo amemu ana kabima mikebi amemu no etumi akonanim Chief Executive Officer ya woda no ye AKUFO-ADDO ewo ahoma so ye musa no ye abato emu nsem sanse wei ene fapem kese pa na Professor Mills ekuta no a wode beye omampani asumdwe hine ene ne de friend no AKUFO-ADDO awie ye mo ha emo akwaba good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon my sister. How are you?
Nyankopon adome ho ye so ho ye
Nyankopon adome ko.
AKUFO musa 2020 abato why obi on prof nante ye mekai ye ne ko tese 2004 ye ne na ne kwa dan ba ko bi kra mekai nso ko bo ye kra oyo obi oye oje dodo amemo democracy egidi abato yi ni institute mu 2020 abato yi sen
ye bi na ba medase na e be cheche for me say ya kan straight to the point abato no ye to no asundwem ama ya nse obi aso ya ntena obi found this so we say free and fair. I think that it went well, free and fair.
free and fair na ye nim say free and fair generally charge for aka say de mo ka ya peace council for so aka kodeyo for aka say de mo so mo kan ya but ye hu say etuo kasa wo dododio techi my north etuo kasa sa na man ketenkete ne de sesi abetodwa eko it say NDC the major opposition party say anhwe court bebem no eno mususu hu say institute no
you mean about free and fair ni say sada no aye edwada no anopa 7 o'clock baby I agents call you no na voting material ewo ho na EC4 ewo ho yan share obiaso me say me lead team ko Volta region me I tete here answer me beto abanu say the astra for akuku mountain baby I ko bian honest with Bible so aka esi so dia say my who soldier anasa strani anasa strafu bia of police station from the southern belt to the northern belt to the middle belt of Volta region there be Ruby and say you 12 5 o'clock think abano and then you can say free and fair the outcome you do ne chiman south ne me course there me sure say as an ever to abano one my say baby wo ho a e friend hotspot
yes
information say hotspot no e believe you do dia no I say about so generally free and fair Mekai Atamus Institute was one of the 22 local observer groups.
Okay. Okay.
So we had 22 local observer groups and 6 international observer groups. International groups, you know, Bakone, Ebini Ekwa, African Union, the Commonwealth, European Union, one number. We 28 observer groups.
Okay.
In Koba, 7. Yaba.
Hello, Koku. Koku dano kakra mame. O em say online wo so kakra. Hello, Koku.
Okay.
Aha, dano
All right. So I'm saying that we had 28 observer groups, 22 local observer teams, 6 international observer teams. But you say, in a Koba, no, Nia can say a free and fair, no mean, you say, Sebi, Ubia, Ekoba, EBD intro. So it was free and fair.
Okay. Kwakuna mi busa court asem no say NDC and President Mahama indicate say omo befa any legitimate means before kan no na omo ahwe say abato no moye no baby a ese no aba bedi ho because say ade omo say e fictitious and also court asem na abemu ne say
you mean about me say if a declaration say obi feel say enko so year na you see legitimate you say I'm happy say there'll be legitimate means or more fast legitimate say yemfa yankasa to me shayensa enye ne ense efata ye de mra ene be adwuma me sure say 2012 the kai MPP almost the NDC court for 8 months. It didn't stop the country from moving forward.
Okay.
1992 MPP AKWATIA parliamentary. It didn't stop the nation from moving forward. President Mills, the about 2004, and also face Bianco, the other man is also, and then my Nakupon said, well, Nakupon, now into the NFA. So we have president, in Tokwa Ansi, Andere, Mijidi says, and NDC said, over the legitimate legal means very Juma. I think that is fair, but it will not negate the declaration of results now.
Koku, we dey anya say Broni Beka say me put you on the spot, but who call voter region koto aba say the okan no. Ubetimi see ato aba na wi. Ubetimi aka just by the way, ubetimi aka the auto aba no man no. Unim say me dey we die bo me wa.
Me no. E be say we sa ko to ko bi.
Me dey we die bo.
Well, I mean, the vote is supposed to be secret. But the interesting thing that I noticed when we are in Volta region, say and then Peter Meu, we need Jean-Pierre Meu, we need Jorge. Very interesting dynamics.
Very.
Then again, what I noticed is that baby I could be our Volta region as an MPP polling agent. Endorsement change NDC polling agents. Of course, say how NDC stronghold is the shows an MPP for no more fun But then again, MPP polling agents, between the ages of 25 and 35.
I see.
Young men, young women who were just bold enough to be MPP polling agents in the Volta region. Dynamics are changing. And I'm changing, and I'm sure say all the political parties, since 1992, on the scale of equity, President Rawlings, 8 years, President AKUFO-ADDO, 8 years, between President Mills and President Mahama, NDC, 8 years, and the APPOINTS, baby, MPP, and President AKUFO-ADDO, so 8 years. So it becomes 16 years. 2024 will be very interesting as a nation.
Very, very interesting. Measure kind say me share 2024 near active role I will be play. But Professor Mills that's a koku or that's some team at Science Institute way in his name na more de share ni ideology ni any so I didn't cry.
Thank you very much, my dear sister. God bless you.
God bless you too. Yenu abema koku anyido ene ete ne kano former general secretary NDC Muzese koku anyido ni chief executive officer ya wo Professor John Evans Fifi at Mills Institute no womate as a institution na ekuo a edisua de think tank a wombewe na democracy ana se dodo amebu na ya fapem kese ana esi Professor Mills eniso ye nyina enim se ye be frɛ no asumdwe hene wombetimi ahwe na omode promote side o se abato no free and fair. Yanto akase bokra yas mamenka o se live e wo UTV so ye wo ship house e wo Abeka Junction we aprem to beka se bo ya this way chocolate drink do here any ensure share any special ice mineral water ensure boost immune system yana me say no more 8 bottles a day na wo joso junto toxins ni nyina fu body mo say yes ugina ho no ma ahoden ko a yanko IGP honom na opening kase a won na da post adwumako na no IGP yera oponbo enu na e kase post adwumako no so hwe se bambo hu se nyina ebekɔyie na wo sere se basabasa esi ye ne ntokwa ne ewu efiri mu eba miamia wodo bia no wo sere se wo mu hwehwe mu papa ntecho ni de si e wo techima odododi onum ne ade se de ba wo mbehwe se de mra ne se no wo de beto papepe na police fo etumi nyankofo anim dom na basabasa bia ansa ma daachi bia ebio
to assure all abiding Ghanaians that appropriate security measures have been put in place to guarantee their security and their safety in accordance with our constitutional mandate. We will continue to maintain law and order during the post-election period to ensure that people go about their normal activities without intimidation and attacks. Let me sound a note of caution to any person or group of persons who intend to foment trouble to desist from such acts, because we will deal decisively with such people in line with the laws of our country. Ghana is a peaceful country governed by the rule of law, and we ensure that all actions that go contrary to that will be effectively dealt with. I wish once again, in conclusion, thank the international community, the media, civil society organizations, our agencies, our security agencies, the good people of Ghana, and all stakeholders who in diverse ways supported us to effectively discharge our core mandate to guarantee the sanctity of the elections. We will not relent. We will keep this country peaceful and serene for the needed economic development to prevail. I urge all of you to direct all your inquiries to the Public Affairs Directorate for appropriate response. I thank all of you. God bless all of us. Thank you very much.
IGP yera opombo enu na ochemu se nipa enum na efiri mu ewo afi 2020 abato nipa makoma kudu nson eni prai ewo manke ya sai abato no ne so bibia enkowie no ekosu jojo yenko akoti abato pesa so baka nanu ya 2020 abato a wo mo eto no dwade ya no akoti MPP eluzu akonya no ama akonya na dane akodi NDC for ensem na ekuta NDC ansa na MP ya oti akonya so sese ama sei ebetu baba jama eno ono abeji akonya no ma MPP for wo moto aba na no NDC asamba beje akonya no na akwakoda ne ayi akutiabo ene ayi kasentwi ewo ayi amase na afi party chairman no openike se baba Yakubu entem amase party chairman na yema omuluzu party chairman baba Yakubu so se amase eno yema omuluzu
Akwatia bato mpeso ano wepo yamantemu emrahye bedwadwa nanka ewo no nanka edi MPP fo abemu nanso sabre yede abato ne hye so ewo eye elections ni mu no ena nam so ma NDC amanyoko no edi nkunim ewo MPP amanyoko no so ntisisi ano akwatia dwa no eyade akwakodi NDC amanyoko no ensem na no ena MPP constituency chairman owo akwatia owura baba Yakubu edi kwadu ntansa ni nyina eko edi amamrahye bedwani a na owo ho no mo eye maami amase se wono ne nam ne nsa so akwakofasa oha we nyina de ababeja party ni so asabre party no ahwe ne konwa ne yayaja
honorable amase eyense oko independent in fact mpanifo ebem etunofo wantie no okase wasi ba wansi dem pese meka ekire eyasfo nyina se yebedi kan epa omampani Nana AKUFO-ADDO echaw ochiman mu a ebe ye nyina obia nya MP ye ya kotia ya ntime nya MP ma Nana AKUFO-ADDO obia se uye MP na udi party no abro party no ni obadi no stade emra esitie se uye police station executive na uye campaign etia party no skirt and blouse a share NDC t-shirt ye no be do no study embrace na enye mitumi eye party no emra ewo ho na magina so ema party no emra edi sankofo ye di ye ho abro awa akotia na dia ekoso akotia no ya ene emaka ema owiasefo nyina te se akotia yedi ho abro
me ho na me te se ye chairman baba Yakubu afrensem chorofo se me makotua sika mankrofo amomontoma me ka chirom ba bibiara oni pakon o se me da ye to aba ana afa efi se me wie me primaries ma frɛ na manisika ana ntoma ana ma chobi ade keke no me tro challenge ma omo se omo me onipa ko mra na o meka nkyere me sama se na ma misika se me nkoto aba e ma okoyo ana ama se na ma misika se me nkoto aba entia okoyo entia eneskumi mi mo obi sika minam nusu ye campaign to constituency ye campaign ma obi ehu se bi ye campaign ama party no omo ana o ma wi o ma kwakutire ana eso omo adaye ana o ma lusu omo ho AKWATIA do bie nim kwan ye fa so AKWATIA MPP seat a obabasia me bo aboso edi ani bre ne ani edi nkwaje beto ho na ne nipa be ye num bi atam party no akoto atwene edi akoche NDC fo ana mo beda na egu mo so ewiase nyame na hire nipa obradwuma afa bi nka ho no bia bebu na konta so se de ni nyuma te
MPP for no mode adane ntokwa ene akutiabo we kampre we chese we mpreto so sa e wa akutia peto eso a chese chairman e ka se obi a oye ye ma seat ni free wo msa wo ni bedi se de mra se na mo ye se dia ene na 2024 no mo case pa be ya mo ka mo mom na de be ye bia no mo fa na boko ama se no still a oda ye MP kosi 7 January ya ebeso in new parliament ansana na adwuma no obeba ewieye enti munye study nyesa asem ebeto mo pa ye nto akase bo no so na fe ye nkosela aye abato ho asem na Dr. Louisa BISSIW okaya oye women organizer ma NDC na nko no aso ye mrahye bedwani wo TANO South o say sa TANO South abato no so to ono so nyintum sanse wo ma anye collation bi ankeka mbom enu ti NDC nyintum na enyintum kina wo twen se electoral commission me pass papa bi enkanche wo nyesa sa abato de NDC wo nyintum
Oma dama document here baby ameme tuaba aye old mo zongo menya 247 anonya 72 Moses sana ye nzame menya 103 anonya 160 the Supreme menya 350 27 Now Patrol 88. Now President Mahama'S 215 and 7. The two apostolic number 1. Now I number 1. Now 50 figures. Now they are shown. Now the number 1 figures and the other number 2. Pentecost A and B. I was there. Now Sana way. I was your fault. Every year you come to Rakasa. Oh my God. Baby, one man, almost want to buy a henna at your room. Okay, Maratina, one year I had no at your son room. And the magic number for your TANO South. And yes, someone brandy and kind. Someone to say, my winning dear, get to the man family. Get to the person that I was your fault, and this is your home. Like quite less year winning. Democracy was brought to Ghana by the NDC. The 1992 Constitution, we championed it. NDC, we understand democracy. And here we have elections, January, we accept it. Then now, 2016, President John Dramani Mahama. Why a second president? Why my young player here for our cancer? What Jim? That is a nice year in Jema. Now when you say because genuinely, you see how
Enti we Dr. Louisa BISSIW ene etene nka okasa omonso nye abato no entum ewo TANO South ono no na nna mankofo bebe send message bu sase na party agent for no mo he sanse edu collation center na police station bia party bia na de ogine bia ni agent for sa agent for na o say start na ye omo lie detector test sanse omo na ama we nyina eba mo san ye den se munim se ye wiemu a party agent for no aden na moko san ye ni nyina behwe won asemaka enko MPP emabunu so omo wo German South wo mo so chese wo mo ayi enkrofo party executive ni ade ni chichu MCU wo Malaji Abu wo mo ka ho bi na ma amrahye bedwani a ogina wo abato person so no akonya no efuri ni se na akwakodi NDC for ensa no
aya MPP seat na ye ka babia osoro amanyokuo anyini na adi nimpa na eye German South na ekoba ne sai na sese enemre ya na nado danko AKUFO-ADDO ahia ya moa na ebaba say yetimi elusu seat no e de akoma NDC candidate ohawa na nado danko AKUFO-ADDO abekomu nei no anyina fapem no agina yan German South fo so enam say yedi na nado danko AKUFO-ADDO hwemo na hwemo dia yedi na nado danko AKUFO-ADDO no Fakasia ne gina MCA honorable Nana Addo Danko AKUFO-ADDO eyi no maye no what dey hwaba papa na di hwemo kasi enti anwumre ye gina ha ne pese Nana Addo Danko AKUFO-ADDO nti se ansa na yede ne besi akonwa kasia no so no tumi ya odi ase ya MCA sa no ya pese ni mu animu ya ontwene sensan ansa na yede na sia akonwa no so ya bo anti MCA ti so ane se ya fra atare bi sa skirt and blouse a ekọ so German South for enam so me ya lose seat no na ne fa pem nyina agina honorable MCA Alhaji Abu so MCA abo na dwene po se onye campaign ma ya candidate na yakoto abayi no onye campaign ma no ampa wanye campaign ya tiasie so onye campaign amfa ma ya candidate na Bodawro enechre nyama na do danko AKUFO-ADDO ayen so a eno so da ompeso be ya kan ya party executive so da bi party executive so a ya to aba edi ayomo no ansa we ya akwato aba edi yi party executive eyi chairman eyi secretary no sansa we ya na kwato aba edi yi onabo ya afo nanso ya kwato yi onabo ya afo so no de executive na ya mistake a omo aboye ti so abeduru sabre Anam sa asunti no party executives no akogina sa skirt and blouse ko na chi a say house to house ekọ cancer mpa no afa onabo ya afọ ho a no mo so na machire sa niema
Abusafo ne ka wo so gu so awo here live UTV ewia prem to be ka se bo ene e de bro ye da ne ho aba ne say de akoso NDC ne MPP nyina ye mpreto so we sise sa na be ko de a ene na 2020 mu nyina no wane say be pam mu nyina free parliament e che se ne ya fa ye ma me no ma ne akotena parliament ya hye emra but constitution no and so ma bibisa ende ye de yesre enti ya na ne ye ho mra ba ne de ka se bo de aka nyina aba betum so live UTV ewia prem to be ka se bo nie